First of all, thanks for being part of this video. Today we are going to see the topic called percentages class 3. Before going to see solving our questions, we are going to know three most important formulas about a percentages comparison. The first formula is if it is asked about A is what percent of B, then the answer will be A by B into 100. Okay, and if it is asked about A is what percent more than B, then the formula will be difference between A and B, difference between A and B, and to the denominator we have more, so we write less value. If A, let's take A value is 36 and B value is 60, then the answer for this one will be difference between these two will be 424 divided by, here it is more, so we take less value, opposite to this one, more we take less. If it is less we take more, so here it is more, so we take less value. In these two numbers the less number is 36, so this is 36 into 100. It is a formula. Okay, so the third one is A is what percent less than B, then the formula will be difference between those two numbers, and here it is less, so we take big value, more value, into 100. So for today's questions, these are the most important formulas. Let's start with the question number 1. If the salary of A is increased by 25% more than that of B, then how much percentage B's salary is less than A? For this type of questions, we'll do like this: A and B. A salary is 25% more than B, comparing with B. So let's take B's value is 100, 25% more. 25% of 100 will be 25. So 25 more means 125. This is what for the first statement. Now it is asking about how much percentage B's salary is less than A. B's salary is 100. How much less than A? It will be 25 less. And talking about percentage, how much less? Talking about less. Talking about less means in the denominator we take a bigger value. So 125 into 100. This is what the answer. 25 5 times 5 20 times. So our answer will be option A 20. Second question. If the income of A is 40% less than B, then how much percentage of B's income is more than that of A? First we'll do A and B like this. We'll take A and B like this. Income of A is 40% less than B, comparing with B. So let's take B's value is 100. 40% less. 40% of 100 will be 40. 40 less means A has only 60. Okay, A has 60. Then asking about how much B's income is more. B's income how much more than A's? So how much more? Asking about more and about percentage more. So we'll do the difference between these two, and talking about more means we take a lesser value which is 60. So the difference between these two is 40, And talking about more means we take less value, which is 60 into 100. So 2 3 times, so we get a 66.66 percentage as our answer. Option D is our answer. Now we are going to see question number 3. Two numbers are more than the third number by 20% and 50% respectively. So two numbers are comparing with the third number. Let's take 1, 2 and 3. We have three numbers comparing with the third number. Let's take third number as 100. 20% and 50% more. So 20% more means the first number will be 120. 50% more means 50% of 100 will be 50. 50 more means 150. Okay. Now the question asked is, first number is what percent of second number? We already learned the first formula. A is what percent of B. Then we will do A by B into 100. And here it is the same. The first number is what percent of second number. So this is A and this is B. We will do A by B into 100. So 120 by 150 into 100. 3 4 times, 3 5 times, 5 20 times. So we get 80% is our answer. Option E. Now we are going to see question number 4. Ajay's salary is 40% more than Shyam. Ajay, Shyam. Whereas Hari's salary is 60% less than Ajay. So there are three persons: Ajay, Shyam, and Hari. Three persons. First, Ajay's salary is 40% more than Shyam, comparing with Shyam. So let's take Shyam's salary is 100. 40% more means here it is 100. 40% of 100 will be 40. 40 more means 140. Now Hari's salary is 60% less than Ajay's salary. So Hari's salary is 60% less. 60% less. What is the 60% of 140? 10% value is 14. We know 50% value will be 70. So we need 60%. Sum of these two, we get 84. So 60% of 140 will be 84. So 140 minus 84, we get 6 5. 56 is the salary of Hari. Now what is the question? Shyam's salary is what percent more than Hari's salary? Shyam's salary is how much percent more than Hari's salary? Asked about percentage more. Then we do difference between these two, which is 44 divided by, it is talking about more. So we take a less value, which is 56 into 100. This is the answer. Let's see. 4 11 times, 4 14 times, 7 2 times, 2 7 times, and 2 50 times. So we get a 550 divided by 7. 7 times will be 49. We left with 60. 7 8 times is 56. Left with 4 by 7. So this is the answer. Option E is our answer. Next, we are going to see question number 5. The ratio between the expenditure and savings of a man is 5:4. We know that expenditure plus savings is nothing but income. Okay. Here it is saying that expenditure and savings and the ratio of 5:4. This is 5 parts and this is 4 parts. So total income is 9 parts. Okay. If the income is increased by 20%, let us take the example of let it be 500, let it be 400, then this is 900. Example, let we are taking as an example. Now it is saying that the income is increased by 20%, increased by 20%. 900, 20% value will be 10% value will be 90, 20% value will be 180. So plus 180, which will be 1080. And savings is decreased by 10%. This is savings. This is decreased by 10%. 10% of 400 is nothing but 40. So subtracting 40 from it, we get 360. So we got 360. This is income. Now what he asked is, then calculate a percentage change in expenditure. We need to find this one first. We have 1080, this is 360. 1080 minus 360 will be 20720. So this is the value of 720, and it is asked that calculate percentage change in the expenditure. First expenditure is this one. Now the expenditure becomes this one. So the percentage change is, will do the same as percentage more or less. Here the percentage increased from 500, it is increased to 700. So the expenditure is increased. So percentage change we means will do the difference between these two, which will be 220 divided by increased. So we'll take it is saying about increase, so we'll take a less value from these two, which is 500 into 100. So 100 cancel, 5 2 times, which will be 44. So answer will be 44. Option B is our answer. One more topic we are going to learn in this percentages is successive or overall percentage changes. Percentage change. What actually it means is, let's understand with an example. If a person salary is 100, in the next year his salary is increased by 50%. The next second year his salary is decreased by 20%. Then what is the total overall change of percentages? Now what is his total overall change? We'll see basic traditional method. In the first year it is increased by 50%. 50% of 100 will be plus 50. So at first year he takes 150 as salary. In the next year it is decreased to 20, it is decreased by 20%. 20% of 150 is nothing but 10% value is 15, 20% value is 30. So minus 30. So he get only 120. So in the second year he gets 120. So the topic is successive overall percentage change. At first he gets 100, now he is getting 120. The percentage overall change in between these two is 20%. 20% is the successive percentage change. So plus 50 and minus 20 percentage, successive percentage becomes 20. 20 percentage change. To find this percentage without using this basic traditional method, we have a formula of plus or minus x. plus or minus y plus or minus xy by 100. Let's understand the same question, the topic same above question with this formula. First x, which is first percentage, which is plus 50, so we'll take plus 50. Second year it is minus 20, so we take minus 20. Now the next symbol must be the multiplication of these two symbols. Plus into minus will be minus. So x and y by 100. 50 into 20 by 100. So this is the overall change from first to last. We have 50 minus 20 minus by 2 times 10, totally 30. So we left with 20 percentage. So this is what the concept of successive percentage change. Let's take some examples and solve those examples. This is the question. The length and breadth of a rectangle are increased by 20% and 30% respectively. By how much percentage the area of the rectangle increased? Total percentage change. We need to find the total percentage change. We have two percentages, x and y. Plus 20. He said about length and breadth both are increased. So plus 20 and plus 30. Plus into plus will be plus 20 into 30 divided by 100 is the formula according to the this one. Okay, now what we get is this will be 6. 50 plus 6, 56 is the total overall percentage increased. So answer will be option B, 56. Now we are going to see question number 7. If the length of the rectangle is increased by 37.5 percentage, I know the fraction value of 37.5 percentage is 3 by 8. It is said that increased. Increased means 11 by 8. Adding 3 to 8, we get 11 by 8. So length original to modified is, first original length is 8. Now it becomes 11. And its breadth is decreased by 20 percentage. 20 percentage fraction value is 1/5, and said that decreased. Decreased means initially it is 5, now 1 decreased, so now it becomes 4. Breadth ratio is initially 5, now it becomes 4. And it is asked the find the percentage change in area. Area is nothing but length into breadth. 8 5 times will be 40. Length into breadth. Initial area is 40. Now the area becomes 44. So what is the percentage change here? Is difference between these two. 44. Difference between these two means 44 minus 40, which will be 4, divided by, first initial it is 40, now it is increased. Increased means we'll take less value. Here the percentage change is increased. Increased means in the denominator we take a less value, so less value in between these two is 40 into 100. For 10 times it will be 10, so answer will be 10 percentage. So this is one way of solving, and another way of solving is formula method. First one is increased 37.5%, means plus 37.5%. Okay, 37.5, and breadth is decreased by 20%, minus 20. Plus into minus will be minus 37.5, means 75 by 2 into 20 divided by 100. So This will be 3 4 times. This will be 4 5 times. 15 divided by 2 will be 7.5. This is minus 20, and here it is 37.5. So totally we have 37.5 minus 27.5. We get 10 percentage. So the overall change is 10 percentage. This overall is a basic traditional method, and this is mind calculation formula method. Even though we have a shortcut, why I teach you the basic traditional method? Because of this question. Let's see this question. The price of the sugar is increased by 62 by 3 percentage. So if it is given like 62 by 3 percentage and 25 percentage, then how we can find according to the formula? Plus 16 2 by 3 percentage plus 25 percentage. It seems very difficult when it is 16.66 percentage, like this. Plus 16.66 into 25 by 100, it is so difficult to solve like this. So we going to do basic traditional method. 16 2 by 3 percentage increased. 16 2 by 3 percentage, the fraction value is nothing but 1 by 6. It is said that increased means the fraction is 7 by 6. So initially it is 6, now it becomes 7, and the consumption of the family is decreased by 25%. 25% fraction value is 1/4. So it is said that consumption is decreased. Decreased means initially it is 4, now it becomes 3. So initial value is 4, now it becomes 3. Here 6 4 times is 24, 7 3 times is 21. So initially they are 24, now it is reduced to 21, and the question asked is percentage change. So here the change is difference between these two is 3, and here initially it is 24, now it is decreasing. Decreasing means in the denominator we will take a big value opposite to this one, big value, which is 24 into 100. 3 8 times 100 divided by 8, which is nothing but 12.5 percentage. So our answer will be 12 1.5 is our answer, option D. This is why we need to know the basic traditional method and formula cut method also. That's all for today. For tomorrow we are going to see about the concept of population in a town increases and population of a town decreases topic in percentages. Okay, so thanks for watching. If you are new to my channel, please do like, share and subscribe. Thank you.